Hey, you top footballers, welcome back to my channel. And today we'll be looking at some exciting events that happened in the last 24 hours of football. But first up, a huge congratulations to Manchester City. They won the Premier League for three out of four times in the past 4 years, three times in the past 4 years. And Pep Guardiola, he's an absolute legend. He's one of the best there is out there, and a huge congratulations, commiserations to Manchester United for the loss yesterday, meaning that they are mathematically incapable of winning the league now, and City are therefore crowned champions. Leicester City won yesterday against Manchester United, meaning that Liverpool's top four chances require a miracle to happen, and which is highly unlikely. Let us hear what our gaffer Jurgen Klopp has to say about that when asked in the press conference today. Our plan was to win all the games, so we won't change that. Do we have to take more risks when it's a draw? Possible, but not planned now. If you play a game and think only about attacking, you have lost before the first whistle. We don't blame anyone but ourselves. Now we need help from other teams to get into Champions League, but it's the best we could get, and we will deal with that. So that's what he had to say, and he's not wrong as well. We have not been performing at our very best this season. We have been Europa League quality at best, and that is not something to be proud of for champions of England last time around. But yes, obviously the newly crowned champions are here, Manchester City, and I just hope next year the fans could, get into the stadiums so that we could be able to perform better. I know that Anfield looks so empty, and that is one of the major reasons why we had such horrendous form this season at home. But nothing we can do about it now. Anyway, once again, congratulations Manchester City on the win. But we have to look ahead, and we have to just, concentrate on winning our next games, which is incidentally, it is Manchester United tomorrow night, and it is a very huge game. Let me remind you that it is a huge game. It is between two of the biggest rivals in the of the game, in Manchester United and Liverpool. Both teams would want to actually win that. Manchester United, they would take it so seriously, and they would play just because it is Liverpool. They will make it the most harder for us to actually fight for the top four places, which I think probably Leicester deserves it better. I honestly thought they were going to bottle it again, just like last season. But big up Brendan Rodgers. He made sure that they would perform at their very best, and they won. Fair play. Even though Ole Gunnar, I'm hearing a lot of these. Like Ole has made 10 changes for the game. Does he have a vendetta against Liverpool? He wants us to fail. He keeps setting us up for failure. It is not his job to win games for Liverpool. It is his job to keep Manchester United as a top club. And as a Liverpool fan, I get it, because last time around we played kids against Everton. We won, but still, it's Everton. But yeah, anyway, from a Liverpool point of view, I can understand 4 games at a span of 7 days. It is the fault of the Premier League. I wouldn't say much about the issue. But in other big news, we have it that Virgil van Dijk has decided to focus on his rehab and be available for the pre-season for Liverpool rather than play for his national team in the Euro 2020, which is huge because he is currently recovering from an ACL injury, and those injuries can be very painful. It is very painful. The recovery is very painful, and Virgil van Dijk has been making good strides on his road to recovery, and I think he is made the right decision, because you do not want a not fully fit Virgil van Dijk playing for you for Holland. And I think he would be back. He would be back for those World Cup qualifiers for Holland, and that would be huge for him. Here's what he had to say. I had to take it step by step, as I have done. Things have been going well. I have not had a real setback or anything. I've just progressed nicely. In this latest stage for myself, I have come to a decision that I had to make. Would I be involved in the Euros? Yes or no? With everything that is going on, I feel physically it is the right decision that I have decided not to go to the Euros and to go into my last phase of rehab during the off season. So his full focus is going to be on the preseason with the club, and I think that is setting some realistic goals right there. So yeah, we have to have a fully fit Virgil van Dijk for us next season. Obviously not happy for him that he will miss out on the Euros. But I'm happy from a Liverpool perspective. I can be a little selfish there, I guess. But yeah, man, commiseration from my side for missing out on the Euros. But you'll be back, big man. You'll be back big time. We are gonna give him hell. Well, talking about defenders, there is another defender whose head is shaped like a TV. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Did you know that Harry Maguire has been number one in most tackles, most headers won, most clearances and everything. He's the top defender in the Premier League and all of that. I think he's had a wonderful season. He's had an excellent season, and he's proved his critics wrong somewhat. But yeah, he suffered an ankle injury during the Aston Villa game, which Man United won 3-1. But it looks like it is not an ankle injury, it is a ligament injury, and that he would be missing the rest of the Premier League season. But just hopeful that he would be back for the Europa League finals. I don't see it that happening, but could be a possibility. It's 75-25 at the moment. 75% being that he won't be back, 25% being that he would play. But what does this mean for Euros? Obviously, for England, Henderson is out with an injury, and Klopp has also said that he might play for England, he might not, which all depends upon how well he recovers. And now Harry Maguire has suffered a ligament injury as well. Will he be playing with no further complications? He should be ideally playing. With no further complications, Henderson should be ideally playing. It will be huge because coming back from an injury is no easy thing. It's no easy task. It's no walk in the cake. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. But these guys are professionals, and like I said, Harry Maguire is having an excellent season at Manchester United. It is a bit sad that they will not be able to pull out their entire artillery against Liverpool in tomorrow's game. I want us to beat Manchester United in their full power. I do not want a half-fit Manchester United, but still the rest of that team is absolutely amazing this season. I mean, look at that. Bruno Fernandes, Mason Greenwood yesterday against Leicester game. I have to talk about this. Thomas, Leicester's golden boy. He's 19 years old. And that finish, an outrageous finish. All right, from his left foot. He's a fullback, and to produce that finish on a half volley, it's amazing. The volley just went right into the goal. It went right into the goal. And Mason Greenwood just minutes after that, of a mistake by this wonder kid Thomas of Leicester. He had to actually control the ball, which he obviously couldn't, and therefore I think it was Elanga, or was it Diallo? I think it was Diallo. And what a player Diallo is, mate. What a player Diallo is. Manchester United have absolute gem of youth players in their hands, and if trained in the right way, they could be huge. And Mason Greenwood, he went past two defenders and he put it in. Schmeichel had absolutely no chance. That was an amazing goal. Look at the development of these players. Mate. Wow. Absolutely wow. And anyway, after that, the game was dead. Leicester were playing kids, remember? Leicester were playing Manchester United's second team, and they couldn't even boss the possession. I saw a stat somewhere in the 65th minute or 70th minute, I guess, where Manchester United had 61% possession, 69% possession, and Leicester had just 31% possession. That is just insane. And by the way, who makes changes while taking a corner? It's basic, it's simple football facts. Ole must know better. He brings on Edinson Cavani and Rashford while Leicester are taking a corner. Hats off to Shagla Joinju, because he made that corner look easy, but it was not. He ran in, made a leap, put it in. De Gea had no chance, but yeah, Leicester won it comfortably, and they deserved to win it. Anyway, it is going to be that much harder for Liverpool to get into the top four right now. But I think we deserve Europa. I do not care. I've made my peace with it. I made my peace with it. Well done, Leicester. Well done. Anyway, in other news, Barcelona have basically bottled it. They have basically bottled it. They could have had a chance at the title, but they drew. They drew 3-3. They drew big time, and now Atletico Madrid have a game in hand, and they are 1 point clear of Barcelona at the top of the table. If they win this, there is still 3 more games to go, but I think this game decided it. Barcelona are out. Atletico Madrid are the champions. And again, we look at another country, in Italy. Victor Osimhen from Napoli. What a baller! What a baller! Di Lorenzo, Insigne. Well, the team was absolutely magnificent. Following 2-4-1 victories, they have now went one more and won it 5-1 this time. It was an absolutely amazing game to watch, and if you haven't watched it, go back, see the highlights. Absolutely amazing. Now, would anyone be interested in Victor Osimhen this season? Of course, Napoli are in the Champions League. Probably a team like Manchester United can look at him as an alternative for Jadon Sancho. The player has absolutely immense talent. And they could actually consider him as a cheaper option to Sancho. I think, probably if 80 million euros is what they are asking for Sancho, I think they can get Osimhen for 70 million euros or something. And given the state of nature of the pandemic right now, he can also be gotten for less with add-ons and all those stuff. I think that is an alternative that you could look at. Anyway, Ibrahima Kouyate's situation with Liverpool is getting as closer as it is possible. It is not a done deal yet. But it will be. And let's hope that Liverpool get in a defender. We need a defender. We need a central midfielder. And we need 1 or 2 attackers for next season. We need 4 signings. We need 4 signings to go back on top of the league to challenge Man City next season. I hope we do that. And on that note, leave a comment below of what you think is going to happen this weekend and what you think is going to happen tomorrow in the Liverpool versus Manchester United game. I have mentioned that I'm going for a Liverpool win 2-1. I'm optimistic as a Liverpool fan, but it is in Old Trafford and I have no right to be optimistic about that. But a bit optimistic, and I want to thank you all for subscribing me to this channel. And if you want more content like this, just click on the subscribe button. And the dog is going crazy over here, but until next time, I'll see you all later. Cheers.